No noise. Alright guys, so my name is MrDaddyDean. We're doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels of the Rosie, so sorry for the long setup, but for all the runners that are in the chat and they were mentioning the sim glitch, yes, we did experience that. I've got it working, you can hear the audio, so if the music eventually does turn off, then, you know, we just need to deal with that. So I actually wanted to show you this part first, is because with deck we select, we pick a zombie deck, and to get that zombie deck, your name needs to be A. So what I did before was I just basically did what this screen was, but I didn't want to show you this, but it seems that I have to show you this, or else you won't get the music. So, like I said, this is Duelists of the Rosies, or as most people in any Twitch chat or YouTube comment, is a Duelist of your childhood. Everybody has played this game as a kid, so most of you will remember it as well. So again, we pick our deck, Paladin. I don't think it's Paladin of the Dark one, but I might be right, I don't know. Paladin, that was close, that was perfect. So again, this is literally just Spam X Simulator, so that's why I just want to skip it, but it's the only way to get the music to work, so we had to keep resetting the, just reset it. Again, if you without this music in the background, the game runs just a little bit faster. So that's why it's not allowed if you get the glitch, because then your game, like the load times are off compared to everybody else's runs. I mean, it would help with getting the schedule back on track, and also make an estimate if RNG goes bad, just try and get the glitch on purpose. But you know, they're probably wondering when time is, but it's pretty soon. After just spam X, we'll get to the point where I can finally say it. And then we get to the best part of every Yu-Gi-Oh game, which is deck edit. So again, while we're doing the deck edit, I changed 13 cards in my deck. Again, we'll talk through that when I get there. But again, this is literally just Spam X Simulator, so I'm just trying to, you know, get through this as quick as possible. It's just coming up. I know, this is just Spam X Simulator, so annoying. So again, yeah, did this a couple of SGs ago, it's on YouTube, so hopefully estimate's 15 minutes less, so hopefully I've improved a lot by then, but hopefully I get good RNG. Right, we ready? 3, 2, 1, time. There we go. So yeah, so we sided with, so basically if you guessed by the name and by the map already, it's based off the War of the Roses, so it's not about like Forbidden Memories, about saving Egypt and stuff. This is about saving England and all that stuff. So the game's in 2 halves. You side with Yugi or Seto first, and you play the game through that. So we just do Yugi first because the ending cutscene for Yugi's side is shorter than with Seto, so you do this side first, so then you get it sort of shorter, yeah. So again, this is the first 5 minutes of this run is pretty much just you spam X, and then you do the deck edit, and then you put deck edit, so you put passwords in, and then you eventually move on to the duels. And then again, if you've not actually seen this game before, you'll notice something different with the duels. It's not your standard playing field. It's quite cool. But yeah, it's PS2 as well. So first I need to go into the options menu and I change the battle animations. And then I go to deck. So this is the fun part. So I need to make sure I don't muck this up. Cool, did it right, cool. So again, trying to talk while doing the deck edit is you know, it's kinda hard. You don't want to muck it up, you want to make sure you get every card, all the passwords right. And then I'll explain what cards I'm putting in and what cards I'm not, kind of after it. But compared to other Yu-Gi-Oh games, this is a very short deck edit. It takes from like 4 minutes on average, depending on how good you are. I'd say 4 minutes. So again, you'll know some of the cards if you play the card game and like the original stuff, but of course Certain cards have different abilities in this game because it's not a normal Yu-Gi-Oh, playing field of like the 5 across, 5 at the back, trap spell card sort of thing. So again, like I said, I hate being silent when you're doing the deck edit, but I'm trying to focus quite hard because if you can get this done fast, you can save, a couple seconds here and there. The deck edit. Plus, if you get it wrong, then you've got to do you've got to put all the numbers in again and letters, and it's kind of just hassle. So with this game, it's a lot of manipulation of the AI. Getting the AI to do stupid things, like you'll see during the run that like the AI just do not like to move away. So when you played it casual as a kid, because you didn't know the manipulations, you just like, oh, the AI would always run away from you. But if you actually know how to make them not run away, they'll just lose duels on purpose. It's really weird. Like they don't defend themselves and stuff. That's quite strange. So lucky thing is with the way the splits work in this game is the fact that you split after the deck edit. So I'll know how good my deck edit is when I like finish it and look at the time on the screen. I'll actually be able to see if my deck edit was decent or bad. But at the moment I've not mucked up anything. Going a little bit slower just so I can talk to you guys as well. I'm not really holding the button in like this. So like I said, people have deck edits of different number of cards. People have different cards they put into the deck. For example, I put in 2 lab breakers. People use 3 now, but Cool, that's the deck over. What was it? 440? It's not that bad. So we go into the first duel, which is against Rex. He is a wasteland dinosaur user. So with our zombie deck, it is helpful. So this manipulation is on the right. You want to play a monster under 2100. Or you can use Dimension Hole, which moves your deck leader. Got a D-hole and I got a zombie. Perfect. This is really good. This is exactly what you want. This is a really good start. So I got Power Up. G-Mami is the card you want to use pretty much all the time. You power him up, really good. So you don't activate D-hole in the first turn. D-hole, Dimension Hole. So you don't activate on the first turn because you can do this. Then you can also move your deck leader again, and then because you get double space, you can move twice with your monsters if it's powered up. So I can do this. And then you might be thinking, oh, you're not close enough to attack, but because you can move twice. Yeah, in a game, what you'll see, the people who run the game, they'll maybe mention you saw their Eternal Rest. So Rex can play a card that basically just kills all zombies, which means you're kind of with my gun, because I've got a zombie deck, I'm kind of screwed. I also didn't discard my hand as much as I could have, but I'm pretty sure I've got a monster that's over 1000 damage anyway. So I just move up. As you see, it's great mana for Gold Fiend, but we call it G-Mami just for short. So what I do now is I summon over this card. Yep, cool. Just use him, and we win the duel. So that's pretty much the perfect Rex. That's really good RNG first duel. You want Dimension Hole. If you saw, the first card I put into my deck was King Tiger Wanghu. He moved twice. He always moves. He can always move 2 units. It doesn't matter what space he's on. So, but he's really good for Weevil. I also got another Mammoth Graveyard there, which again, because I want to make lots of G-Mamis, would be actually quite good in my deck. But I'm not going to edit the deck and put them in. But that's a really good card to get early on. If the run's going bad, I can put them in and hopefully save. What else? Yeah, again. So I'll just mention again. I said talking about the lab breakers in the deck. So the lab breakers, there's a certain duel where he's blocked off with labyrinth spaces, and basically you cannot go over labyrinth unless you have a card as the effect to do it. So I only put 2 in my deck because that's what I've always done, but the kind of new strategy is to put 3 in. But it's a machine card. This works, actually. I'm going to try live in phase and just kind of move twice and then see if he defends himself. But I getting a spell card. See, that's fine, I don't mind that. So he puts in defense mode. So I've got Muka Muka. So again, in the card game, Muka Muka actually... see, that's fine. Muka Muka is, I think it's like cards in your hand, while in this it's monsters in your graveyard, so it's very strong. Yeah, this is perfect actually. This is really good. I'm tempted just to activate it now. You want to maybe use it more in the top left, so maybe 1 more movement. But because of how I've got Yami and I've got G-Mami, I might be able to attack him directly, if I'm correct. If you love this song, then you're going to hear it every duel until the boss fight duels. It's the same thing. Now I won't be able to attack him directly this turn. However, what I can do is basically sit on that dark space, which means next turn I can attack him twice. And then I can use Green Kappa. So Green Kappa's ability, which I drew, is it copies the attack damage of the highest monster. So I can maybe kill that card and win that way. Yeah, he can summon Ultimate Moth, but where he is with his deck leader now, he needs to you know what I'll do? I'll just do this as well. I'll just do this so he can't move. Okay, that's fine. Basically, I don't want to end my turn because I know that if he just moves away, I don't have the double movement, and I probably could just move my guy. But yeah, so where he is deck leader is now, he puts that Cocoon card, and then the Cocoon, of course, becomes Ultimate Moth eventually. So again, that's why the only reason I was talking about the music is because without it, the game runs a bit faster. And but like I say, the music's the same pretty much throughout the game, so it's nothing that special. So again, because I know in my head with the splits and stuff, we got an under 10-minute Weevil and Rex combo, so that's really good pace. If you're going for really good runs, if you go over 10 minutes after Weevil, you tend to reset. The final boss is the same as Forbidden Memories, I think. I forgot their names, but Chakra and the other guy. So we move on to Darkness Ruler now, and this is a prime example of RNG manipulation. So he'll just move his deck leader twice downwards into your cards, and then you just kill him. Or defeat him, sorry, don't kill him. That's it. Mandawab Fab Lord, that guy. That'll be a fun duel as well. It's horrific. Okay, so I'm actually going to discard my hand for this. Could have made Pumpkin King there, but I'm probably going to do that next turn. So you move him up twice. Keep my deck leader there. He can do bad RNG and move backwards, and then I've got to chase him down. Might just reset if he does that. Again, moving your deck leader here can be dodgy. I don't even need to make. I could just summon Slate Warrior, but this is fine. So we need to pray he moves forward. Please move forward, please. Thank you. So, okay, so he didn't attack me either. So this is good RNG. So again, like I said, this is RNG manipulation. So he just moves into you, and he just loses. It's like this is the stuff that happens in this game. So weird duels like this. So 3 duels in, good RNG, most duels. Weevil could have been a bit better apart from that. We're doing good so far. It feels weird not splitting after every duel, but when you get, you know. Do I do Pegasus next? Again, you can do any, it doesn't matter what order you do the duels in. There's probably a specific order that's probably faster. But again, I'm going off the first ever run I watched of this, and then I just based off that. Yeah, so I do Pegasus next. Pegasus, Ishtar. I could do Keith, but I'll just do Pegasus. So this is a hard duel. There's certain strategies you can do with it. How old is this game? Very old. Oh, there's Fugchio as well. Yeah. Luckily, he didn't have his 4K summon skill to one-hit me, and that'd be very sad. So you want either D-Hole or Yami on this duel, or a Lab Breaker. So there's the Labyrinth things right in front of me. Okay, that is not good. So I'm going to use Cyberstein, because when Cyberstein attacks or is attacked, the space that he is on, so the square, becomes wasteland. So again, because we've got a zombie deck, we pretty much want either dark or wasteland. And we got a lab breaker as well, and we also got 2 power-ups. So as much as I want to use Okazaki, I'm just going to discard it. Pray I get a zombie, and then I'll be able to win the duel. So we can move forward here. So we really want a feel spell now. Oh, actually, yeah. A feel spell would be really perfect here. Oh, look at this. This is really good. I just need a zombie. I literally just need a zombie. Okay, yeah, trap card expected. That's fine. It's good. That means it's not for my monsters. So I don't mind that. Yeah, will he move away? He might not move away because it's not a monster. He doesn't move away either. So Pegasus is known for his trap cards. He has a lot of trap cards in his deck. However, this is an issue. However, I can summon Slate Warrior. And okay, so Slate Warrior wins this. Plus, when Slate Warrior dies, it becomes Crush Zone. So he'll move away now. Okay, he's Spellbound as well. I'm not going to take the risk. I don't need to move forward yet. I don't want to move forward and because I need to go over Slate Warrior, so I don't want to take the risk of him summoning a super strong monster. Plus, he didn't. Okay, that must be a trap card. But, you know, we're going to go with the Dean approach, which is just stuff it. I'm just going to go for it anyway. So as you know, Toon is makes your cards weaker, but with the Violet Crystals, it's a 2700 monster on Toon. Here we go. Trap card. Oh, no. Cool. Sweet. Perfect. So we basically win next turn. He'll move either left or right, and then I just move over G-Mami and win. There we go. Cool. Not a trap card. Problem is I need a monster. Actually, this might work. No, it doesn't. Fair enough. Not much I can do there. I'm not getting strong enough monsters, so I need a strong monster. I forget what that card does. Imagine I choke this. This would be funny. I keep forgetting to discard monsters. How strong is that card? I really need a monster now, or else I'm in a bad position. Actually, I just lost. Oh, that's funny. No, I didn't. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. Lol. Oh well, we need to redo this duel. That's my bad. That's bad RNG as well, not getting the monsters, but I didn't discard my hand quick enough. There we go. See? Pegasus. Can turn like that. Exactly. I forgot it's a warrior, and I thought power up would give it 500, make it 800, but whatever. That's the issue with having your monsters next to... Yeah, I know. This happened last run I did here as well. Pegasus beat me a lot, and I was like, oh my god. It's a change of heart. It's a change of heart. It's horrific, because of course, you know, you power up your monster so hard. I was tempted just to go straight to Keith there and kind of keep the momentum going. Okay, this works as well. Okay, this is better, this is better. This is a lot better. This is what you want. This is the better hand. Because now I can put Wasteland or Yami where I want to, and I can do the real RNG manipulation, which is getting him to move down. So this is really good. This is better. So because I got the good cards here, this should go a lot quicker, so I didn't lose that much time. Because what I do now is I move this here, and then I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna take a big risk. No, I'm gonna actually go put Wasteland down just in case I get Muka Muka, and then he can move double. Well, when I did my no reset run Friday, I got a 109 and Pegasus was fine. That duel that was just my bad. I kind of mucked it up. I just didn't get I think my monsters were bad, so now. Okay, that's bad, but I'm just gonna do this anyway. Oh my god! Again, that might be a trap card, and you probably summon a monster and attack me. Okay, it's not a sign. So I need to try and keep my monsters away from my deck leader, or else it might just change a heart me. So what I wanted to do is, I wanted to play this. Okay, I win now. Do I win? Yeah, I win. Sweet, cool. Okay, no, I don't. Oh, I was so tempted to go the other way as well, just so I didn't have this. That's fine, not bother. Oh, I win anyway, cool. That's perfect. That's better, actually. I still win. Right, cool. What are we at? 17 minutes? 18? Not that bad. Keith is an easy duel if I get the good RNG. Ishtar is as well. It's just Seto will be a pain. I'll get to Seto, you know, that's the Duelists of the Roses meme is Seto. He is a pain. But yeah, we did Pegasus. So annoyed that I lost the duel. You know, annoying time loss when I was basically so far ahead and I got good cards, but it's such a hard game to explain because it's completely different from any Yu-Gi-Oh game. You know, like got like dice monsters and all that. It's a bit different. We also got Capsule Coliseum. I think that's what it's called. But this is like completely different. But it's one of those games where everybody knows what it is as a kid. And again, I keep an eye on the run I did. Was it last year? And like the YouTube comments and the views and stuff. And it's like it's actually a popular game. Like people seem to like always go, "Oh, I love it." As a kid, I played it. So this RNG manipulation this is a bad hand, but I'm gonna risk it. I didn't want to risk it, but I'm going to, actually, it's not that bad. I can make this work actually. I'm talking rubbish. I can make this work. You play a monster in Wasteland, you play a spell card on the water, and she moves her deck leader twice. And then what you can do is you can move your deck leader so that you can summon on the Wasteland spot with a zombie. So that's what I'm going to do. Because I saved some star points. So if you're wondering why I can't just play any card what I want to, if you can see where my life points is, under it there's a star. So that's the deck cost of certain cards. We have a big issue, which is at the back of her field, she has a card in defense mode. That could be Mirror Wall, which basically halves your attack every time you attack, which is very bad, and I'm very annoyed at myself. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I should have checked my hand and saw that I had Slate Warrior, because I could have used Slate Warrior to attack her on Crush, and there's Mirror Wall. So this is going to take a while, unless I kill Mirror Wall. So I need Slate Warrior. Slate Warrior is really good on Crush, but because of, yeah, look, 900, Mirror Wall is really bad. Yeah, you can dump cards. I'm so tempted to use Slate Warrior to get rid of that Mirror Wall. However, because the attack's been halved, I can actually use my Pumpkin King to do it. Slab Warrior. Slate Warrior. So what I'll... Oh, actually. Next turn I'll use Mako. So I'll keep Slate Warrior on the Crush zone just so I can move him twice and win next turn. I think my maths is correct. I can move Slate Warrior twice. Okay, no it's not. God, Mirror Wall was bad. So he's going to have 1400. Yeah, I've got enough, cool. Yeah, see again, the AI don't defend themselves. Even though I can win anyway by just moving my deck leader, the AI, like any other person would, put a monster where my Slate Warriors to defend themselves. There we go. So this went from the first 3 duels being really good to then me choking Pegasus and then getting the worst card you can play on this duel. But you might look at the time and we might get to the end of this half of the game and you go, if this half of the game's like 40 minutes long, how is he going to make estimate? The second half of the game is quite short compared. All the duels are pretty simple apart from like 2 or 3. So if you want a button with anything, you can do. I'm just basically just pressing X a lot. Okay, so for this duel, what you want to do? Yeah, I'll just do this actually. For this duel, I got good RNG again, got good cards. You run him down, but what you do is, for some reason, he's not programmed. So he usually moves to the right. He always moves to the right. However, he's not programmed to know that's a labyrinth space. For some reason, we'll play our dragon zombie here. And he thinks if he moves to the right, Dragon Zombie can then move twice and attack him, but it can't because it's on Labyrinth. So what he does instead, he moves to his right, but if you look at it from this screen, he moves to the left. And because we've got G-Mami, there's pretty much no way we can lose unless he summons a card with power up. So he will gain. All he has to do is play a card and defend himself, but he doesn't, as you can see. The programming in this game is so bad. So as a child, if you thought all these duels were hard, I'm basically, you know, I'm just kind of just doing it the easy way. But, you know, what speedruns are, isn't it? You find the manipulation. That's the thing, like, everybody's, you know, like, good Keith. You know, I could have had good Pegasus as well, and then we'd have no duel, we'd have no time loss. It's just unlucky that he had change of heart. Which is expected though, but at least he didn't play like 3 tremendous fires and then just wins that way as well. Yeah, I did have good Pegasus, I know. Don't flame me. And we did have, but we fixed it. It's all good now. Wait, did I do it the wrong way? I think I usually do Keith and Ishtar, and then I do Lab Ruler. But whatever way, I did Ishtar. It's all right. Yeah, it's in Glasgow. Right. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna keep the I'm gonna keep Yami in the power up. I probably shouldn't do this. I might discard them next turn if I don't get D-Hole or a Lab Killer. So this duel can take a while. Because this is the big one. This is one that's you know, that I can have a little bit issues with. There's a good manipulation where he moves a weird way, but I got D-Hole, perfect. I'm gonna get yeah, rid of this. I can't use King Tiger because King Tiger will just die on the crush zone. Trying to think now. Because there's a way to get him to keep moving, and then he moves more. I think it's like you keep a face down card. You have your deck leader on crush, and you have to keep a face down card on the dark zone, and then he moves. I cannot remember for the life of me though. But this hands are, I'm getting bad hands as well. I'll keep that lesser dragon just so I can make something, and then I'm just use Yami here so that the plate it's dark, so that if I need to move my deck, if I need to move cards twice, I can. So that's not Jara Gumo, because basically when he moves with that card, he loses life points. So I don't know what that monster is, but I don't think it's strong. However, the issue is if I attack him and the card goes face up, then he knows. So what I can do here is I can just make... I probably should have made Zombie Warrior but this, and kept the zombie, but I can just make Skelegon 2500 and then... It's a spell card. Cool, that's good then. I think I'll just move my deck leader. So we might get lucky, he might not move away. So he doesn't move away, but I don't actually have a good hand. That's the issue we're having at the moment. We don't have a good hand. A Lab Breaker, oh that's even worse, because now he's got more life points. A Lab Breaker would do very nice here, because I can move it onto the Wasteland, move twice and be able to do stuff. Perfect. This is really good. This is really good. Thank God I actually did combine the zombies and give the power up, or else they would have killed each other. I just won. I'm pretty sure. I don't win, but I do a lot of damage. 2500, so I need... What, 24,000? Yeah, I do. Oh, even better. Perfect. Cool. That's good. Muka Muka, so you'll see what I mean. Best card in the game. It takes 300. It gets 300 damage per monster in your graveyard. So as you see, it currently has 4200. So that's pretty much win instantly. So that's a really good. I'd say that's a really good. Not really good, but it's pretty good lab breaker. Or lab ruler, sorry. Because he attacked us and we were lucky enough to have 100 more. So that was really good calculation. Oh yeah, Earthshaker, of course, of course. Muka Muka is the best card. So we're moving on to Necromancer now. Which can be the RNG manipulation on Necromancer is pretty good. However, because he's also got a zombie deck, his like is overpowered. Like his field spells and stuff, like the way it works is very. It can be bad. Oh, I mean, I never made a comment about Keith. So, as we know, Keith's American, but in this game, because it's set in England, he wears like a Union Jack headband for some reason. Don't know why. He just does. Well, that's Dark Hole. That's annoying. Oh, do I just reset? Because I'm not going to get the manipulation now because he won't move forward. He may just move away. I'll see what cards I get in my hand. Oh, this is... Yeah, even though the Union Jack doesn't exist. Exactly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... I know he's going to move to his... So the left, so his right. So I'm going to pray he doesn't attack that card. Okay, he's going to attack it. I might need a I might not reset, sorry. Surrender and redo the duel. Because I'm not getting the manipulator. Ah, this is bad. What cards do I have in my hand? Oh, yeah, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to surrender and redo it. I think that will save more time than me chasing him down. I'm not getting G-Mammy, so even though if I play King Tiger, he'll just move along and just kill the card, and I'll take a lot of damage. It's not worth it. So like I said, even though you go, oh, you've got a zombie deck, it's fine. But D-Hole, you know. And it's stupid, he plays Dark Hole. The AI plays Dark Hole in the first turn. When it's actually even it was a Yami. It was even a monster card. It's so annoying. But it destroys all cards in the field compared to like next time. This is kind of grim. I low-key think I need a spell card for this to work, if my memory serves me right. So this might not work anyway. Oh, no, it might do. So I think he knows it's a monster, so I think he just attacks it instantly. No, he doesn't. Okay, so this is working. This is fine. Got Wasteland a turn early, too late there, it's quite sad. Wait for it. So this is the RNG manipulation I wanted. You want him to move down. So what I can do now is I can just move forward. I'll tank the hit that his card has, but he won't have enough damage to win the duel. So then I can just G-Mammy forward, AI manipulation. Yeah, I'm going on the RNG manipulation. Don't know why. Thank you for correcting me. I'm amazed that it took 30 minutes for somebody to realise I've been saying it wrong, but... So you think, oh, he's blocking, the AI is doing good, he's defending himself. He will most likely move that card away. If not, I'll just beat this insect monster and I'll win anyway. He just moves away. I'll just attack this. It's easier. I'm trying to think off the top of my head if I'm behind or ahead. I'm probably behind due to Seto. No, sorry, due to Pegasus. But like I said, you're like, oh, you're 31 minutes in, you've still got like 3 duels left of this half. How are you going to make estimates? Like, the second half is so short. I got Pumpkin King as well, that'd be a good card to put in my deck, but Bakura is annoying. And Deckhead and all the zombies in and out probably waste more time. So anyway, we're at the end game of the first half. So I'll say now, this happened last run. When we beat the first half, there's a credit scene. So don't worry, be like, wait, it's time already. It's not. We just have to sit through the credits. Oh no, I'm talking rubbish. It's Richard first, then it's Seto. So see what I mean? It's like this. It's so There's so many duels in this half, and then you get to the second half, and you look at the time, you go, there's no way it's making it. It does. It's quite cool. The second half is so, like, quicker compared to... Pumpkin King. I know. Me and saying Car's name wrong. That's the meme. I want to discard monsters, but if I do that, it will be bad. So as much as like that's probably a stupid move, you're taking 1,000 life points. It gives a power decrease because he was gonna, if I just kept moving forward. So this is an annoying thing about this duel. If you don't get a field spell, see, this is grim. Okay, actually do this. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna dump my hand. I need a really strong monster now. Actually, if I did use the 2 power-ups, I probably would have been strong enough. However, I want to save them for a better card. The King. So yeah, sometimes surrendering's just better than actually carrying on with the duels, because if you get bad AI manipulation, it's not worth it. Again, I'm really tempted to... one more attempt, one more time to get a zombie, because I can make Pumpkin King with 2 power-ups. I'm going to give it one more try, and if I don't get a zombie, I'm going to just forfeit and go again. I'm being stubborn. I probably shouldn't be being stubborn, but, you know. I just know, because I've got the 2 violet crystals, I can make a really strong card, and it's really irritating me right now. But I'm getting pushed back too much here. Yep, cool. Sound. Again, this is RNG, just what cards you get. And it could get worse, maybe I actually beat Richard, maybe I actually get to settle. I'm hoping that the game's going to be nice to me and give me a good settle to start off with, seeing as we've been kind of Necromancer, Dark Cold Main, and Richard has been a pain. That's better. So Richard's got a fun trait which you abuse with using Yami. This might not work if he just plays a monster in front of him. Be cool, he's not going to do that. So he'll move this card back. Cool, that's a trap card, that's a trap hole. So he has. So fun thing with Richard is he's on a mountain space. For some reason, if you have a card in front of him, like face down, he just doesn't. I'm pretty sure he doesn't move away. Richard just does not move away. It's quite weird. But because we're using a zombie deck, zombies are bad on mountain. So what I'm going to do, I probably should move this card. Actually, I've just made a... Yeah, okay, so I was about to flip it forward and move it twice. And attack, like have it in front of him. Good thing I just clicked and remembered I just said it's an acid trap hole, it would kill my monster. So what I need to do is, I need to get rid of that card. So I'm going to use just a Shadow Spectre. And just move forward. Boom. Bait it. Here's acid trap hole gone. And then I can actually now attack him twice. So even though we lose damage on mountain, he won't defend himself, I'm pretty sure. So, and because we're on a dark zone, I can just move twice. I can also move my deck leader. See, he doesn't defend himself. I can move twice and win. So that's what I wanted last turn, like last duel against him. But we never got any field spells or anything, so... That's always a good feeling when you forfeit a duel due to bad RNG of cards in your deck, in your hand, sorry, and then you just blitz a duel in like 2 or 3 turns. Okay, this is fine. This still be good. Good first half. Again, my PB's 106, so last estimate I did was 130, and I was like, I'm going to push myself to try and get 115. Now, again, it's going to be hit and miss at the moment due to the 3 losses I've taken. So it just depends on how Seto goes, and I can basically judge off that. But yeah, if you want to say anything, this is just me pressing X again, so you can butt in.
Sure, we do have a donation. $5 by Taker Players saying, put some respect on the top Scottish player Daddy's name, Wowie.
Ooh, thank you.
We also have a bid war coming up in a couple of hours, Plants vs Zombies. You can choose the map, and currently in the lead is Z-Tech Factory.
Cool. I mean, top Scottish player, what about GMS, you know? Can't forget about him as well. Another Scottish runner of the game. Yeah, thank you all for the donations, and like you said, it goes to a good cause as well, so it's always helpful. So yeah, a lot of this game is just pressing X a lot. So when you're not dueling, you're actually just spamming X. So I've had this PS2 controller since I had my PS2, and even though I could use any controller I wanted, I felt, oh, I've got to get an original. I've got to play with a PS2 controller for this game. So I'm amazed the X still works, because it takes a beating. Why you're not using reincarnation? Could do. For the memes. So Seto, if you get a card over 2,000 damage, you flip it up in the middle. If you don't, you flip it down, and it's RNG if he moves forward or not. Okay, so how strong is this going to be? Okay. So what can happen is he'll play a card to his left or right. We didn't get the manipulation. So here we go. Oh, this is what made me settle. So basically, we're just gonna surrender. We might be here a while. So what you want is you want a monster that's over over 2,000, because he will then play a card to his right and he'll move directly into you for some reason. While if you have a weaker monster, you keep it face down and you hope for the best. Dimension Hole is probably the best one you can get. So it's just AI manipulation and RNG. There's nothing else to it. Unless you get Dimension Hole, then you can actually sort of do something. So that's what I mean. We could be here a while. This is the issue. When you're getting cards like this, this is not looking good. It's gonna take a while. You want like a G-Mami, a Dragon Zombie, something like that. See, look. So he does it for the weaker monster. So now we need to pray that he puts a card behind him, or else we're going to be chasing him down forever again. Because the monsters we have at the moment are very weak. Again, look. Oh, actually, this works, because we got Dimension Hole. So if he doesn't play a card behind him and starts moving away, I can just D-hole myself to that corner and attack on the grass. So I will keep this. I'll actually just dump some cards. And I will keep the warrior card, just because I can then use double movement on grass. So even though we got the RNG, we got the AI manipulation, it's not that good. Okay. So that's what I mean. So he should move to his right now. Actually, I'll see where he moves, but I'm just gonna carry this. I'm just gonna carry this on. I'm not gonna forfeit, because I might get a double movement card. See, this works. So what I can do is I can just play Wasteland. So of course he can summon a monster and just attack me, and that stops what my plan is. However, he'll probably just move to the left or right, and then I can just work with that. But this allows me to move twice as well. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put D-hole here. I'm going to move my deck leader away so I don't get attacked by this monster. Now, I'm hoping he doesn't move. Perfect. He did exactly what I wanted him to do. So now I can play Dimension Hole and attack him directly, because this card will mostly just chase me down. So what I can do now is I can attack him directly, and because I discarded my full hand, I'm hoping I got a good monster and I can win this way. 41. This is kind of getting a big rim. Please. I'm getting horrific hands. This will make 1600, I'm sure. Oh, 1700. That is troll. That is troll. 100 off. So he'll get his destiny draw. He'll probably move away. Please move to your left. That'd be very nice. Okay, he didn't defend himself. That's good. Cool, cool. So after this, we have one of the easier boss people because he's on Crush, and then we can win that way. Again, if I properly knew how to do it, I would skip the credits, but I don't want to risk it. So I would, even though you're not meant to, I would just do it anyway, just for time save. But whatever. So like I said, you're looking at the clock. You're going. The estimate's 1:15. He's almost 45 minutes into the run. How is he going to manage to pull this out if this half's taking this long? You'll just see by the duels you have, you know, because if you can guess, because we're fighting all the bad guys on Seto's side, we fight the good people. So we end up dueling, sorry, like Joey, Tristan, Tia, and as like in the anime and stuff, they're not good. So again, very easy to manipulate as well. That's a good way to describe it, actually. Chess and Yu-Gi-Oh had a baby. It's hard to describe because there's so much, like each field spell, like, so you've got like the ones we use are Wasteland and Dark, again to power up the zombies, but you've also got like Mountain that powers up like the dragons and the fairies and stuff, you know. So yeah, as you'll recognise these guys from Forbidden Memories. So, and as a Yu-Gi-Oh player of this game, it's one of the I've still never played Forbidden Memories, so it's just a good thing. Like this game's kind of safer than Forbidden Memories. You don't have to like, oh, I need to do this duel this many times to get this certain card. It's like this is just, you know, you just put passwords in. You're like, okay, I'm good to go now. So that's alright. I'm going to discard my hand, but I'm going to keep a zombie just in case I get, you know, I need a field spell. So what you do is, for this duel, is you basically you play a card forward, because most likely he plays Gravity Bind, he has a trap card, which will either kill, it would basically destroy your monster. And I don't think I've explained it, but kind of like in the card game, Crush in this game kills or destroys any monster that's over 1500 attack points. I really need a field spell. And so basically, because he's on Crush, and the AI is programmed to think, oh, most monsters get destroyed on Crush. There's the force, as they all do. What I can do is hope I can get a field spell here. No, I never. Okay, I'm gonna just discard some cards again. Because what you want is you want to put Yami so you can have a strong monster where my monster is now, and then because when you attack, you can attack on Crush, but if your monster stays on it, it's bad. So you might think, why do you not move your card forward? Well, again, with the AI manipulation, he just moves forward into you for some reason. So we attack with Lesser Dragon, and then we can. I kind of need Green Kappa would work, and Muka Muka would be very perfect here. We can see what we get in our hand. Slate Warrior is perfect as well. What we will do though is we'll just play this. And now I think about it, that was probably stupid, but it's fine because I could win the duel next turn. If I get Green Cap and Muka Muka, I can still win it next turn. But because I got Slate Warrior, and like I said, that gets double. That gets attack bonus on Crush zones. It's 4. That's 4 stars to summon. Yeah, we just need to wait another turn. No point me discarding cards because I can just win my Slate Warrior next turn. Like I can just summon Slate Warrior, attack, he'll move back, and because Slate moves twice, I can just attack as well. So it's not that bad. It's just it's taking a little bit longer than I wanted it to. Yeah, again, I'm reading the chat, and it's really good to see the love this game gets, you know. It gets a lot of love compared to, like, again, you know, FM is the big Yu-Gi-Oh speedrun game. Like everybody knows that. But you know, whenever this game does get into marathon, you know, it's you know, everybody types in chat. You know, I played as a kid. I love it. So it's really good. So again, we have there's a Discord if you want to, you know, learn the game and all that. But I'll mention that towards the end. So yeah, that's us done. The first half of the game now. Looking at the time, really wish I could skip the credits, but we'll play it like it's meant to intentionally be played, and we'll just sit through the credits. So, and then we'll go, of course, to the second half. If I am to do a guess now where I am, I'm going to say I'm going to get a 120. So it'll be 5-0, but I have done 4 losses, so if I can somehow get under with 4 losses, I'll be proud of myself. Yeah, the music in this game is really good as well. Like, considering it's basically the same soundtrack apart from for like the boss duels, it's pretty much just like the same noise over and over. So again, you'll see here, you'll see this little code, it'll come up. So if you want 100% the game and get all the cards, you know, that code comes up, right? Cool. So what I could do now is just reset and then load the game, but I'm not going to do that. So, again, don't panic, guys. It's meant to happen. You're meant to watch all this, and then so the game's not over. I've not magically been like 25 minutes underestimate. So yeah, you can talk. I'm just gonna sit here.
All right, thank you. I would just like everyone to remind of an upcoming bid war for Sekiro. You can choose the language, and currently Japanese is in the lead ahead of French. You can also choose English, German, Italian or Spanish. I would also like to mention that all the bid wars for Pokemon Mystery Dungeons are closed.
Cool. So you see somebody in chat, he's writing, good run. Well, guess what? We've got another half of the game to go. So, you can stick around, we've got more to go. Which again, even I'm panicking going, I've got 25 minutes to do this, but you know what? We'll see. See if we can do this. Oh yeah, definitely. It's so free. There's one duel that I'm scared of, because if I don't, she can be deadly with her Harpy, Lady Dragon, and Sisters, and all her power-ups. Basically just give her monsters like 3,000 damage, turn 2 and all that. After that, it's only really Jasper, you know. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'll bottom deck wall break. I'll just be sitting here spamming like my deck. Yeah, now we're joining Kaiba. So yeah, basically the first half of the game is longer because Pegasus actually doesn't give you a rose card. So you duel him to find out you don't get one. So basically it's a pointless duel. And then you also have an extra duel because you have to duel Richard, then Settle, then one of the boss people. While this side you duel Yugi, then you basically just duel the final boss guy. Is it Chakra? I don't know. Or did I just duel Chakra? And Nightmare, yeah. So because we save, you just go to continue, and then we just load. It would have been funny if it didn't save or something. Like it was like, oh, the memory card's not been formatted, it won't save. I was like, well, that was fun. That was Lancastrian's %. So now we just choose Settle side. And then now, the game doesn't let you actually choose Simon's, it just doesn't let you because you've already done it, so what's the point? Can you actually get all cards in this game? Yes, there is a run of it somewhere. He did it. It took almost a day. Pretty sure it's like 24 hours. There is time save, of course, but yeah, he did it. Somebody did it. Okay, it was always a meme. So anytime we did races in this game, you know, people would be like, "Oh, if you lose, you know, your forfeit is you have to do all 100%." What does Paul Greed do? That's a good question. I don't know actually. It might just be draw to a card. I don't even know if it is in the game. Like for a runner, because I don't do 100% or anything, I literally only know the 40 cards in my deck. Like I know my deck, and I know like the other Duelists' deck. So for this duel, you don't check your hand first turn unless you want to play it. Just lose like 2 seconds and believe that you're going to get Dimension Hole. Perfect. This is really good as well. So you want a field spell because, as again I've been saying, your cards get weakened by Mountain. So when you attack her with a strong monster, you lose because of Mountain. Now what I probably could have done is actually move that a turn further, because she actually doesn't attack your card till it's right in front of you. So if she might defend herself now, actually. Yeah. Okay, I played that a tad wrong, but again, because we've got the Wasteland, I can just get just do this, and then I've got like a 2500 monster, and I just win. I can just run around and chase her. It's not that big of a deal. 2700, so it's fine. Might get spellbound, but it's fine. So again, Tia is very strange because some of her cards are weak, really weak, and then you get cards like that, like Dark Witch, where it's like 2300 instantly, and you're like, okay. So I should have waited a turn to move my Wasteland, not activate it, but that's fine. Oh, of course, Pogweed's a big meme. This is bad. I mean, it's not bad, it's just a pain. I mean, I can win with Okazaki next turn, but all I needed was a zombie or, you know, a good fusion. But I had two. I mean, I could have made something there actually, but I don't know what. It doesn't matter. She'll just move away. I'll probably just attack her anyway. I could just play my spell card. I'll see what I feel like doing. You do make a good point there actually, because, you know, because of the game, you automatically draw 5 cards anyway. Pot agree would be a bit useless. Yeah, I'd say that. Solomon's Law Book's probably the closest thing. So basically now I'm just gonna basically just explain every duel. So that was Tia. You don't play a card first turn. You basically edge forward, and again she doesn't, because she's on Mountain, and because, you know, she's meant to be the easier duel. You know, these duels are like, the AI changes if you choose this side first. Rex is a bit different, and then Tia will be a bit different. So she won't move off Mountain if you have her card right in front of her, and then when you attack, but because you don't want the to attack on Mountain because it's bad. So this is one of those. This is another duel where you basically just move forward and just play a card, and you just bomb it forward again. You're meant to play a monster. However, I'm just gonna play D-Hole, and then I can attack him directly next turn if he doesn't block himself. However, no, this works because you still think this is a monster, so I can just play D-Hole, and then he'll just play a card to his right, move it forward. He'll probably he usually plays a card that has double space on Dark, so he'll attack me directly. And then he always moves to his right as well. So you just keep my deck leader here. I can just follow him. I'll do this. Yeah, because then I've got 1 star left, and then I can play Dark Assailant and win. No, I won't actually. No, I will, because I can attack him twice. Yeah, it's fine. I'll win with Dark Assailant. So he'll move along. He'll probably attack me directly. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. So he doesn't waste time by attacking me directly, which is really good. Less time him attacking you is perfect. So I'm basically still play any card, but I'm just gonna play Dark Assailant anyway. So yeah, first two, like I said, like you can see how quick these duels are compared to the first half of the game. So I'm basically blitzing through them. So now we're at got 19 minutes, and I've got like a lot of duels. So I said 120 is probably what's going to happen, but you know what? It's expected with bad RNG. But apart from that, I believe currently I've played most duels fine, apart from the ones I lost. But again, Settle was RNG with my cards I drew. Necromancer doing Dark Hole. Again, it's just luck, unlucky. Richard, that was kind of my fault, but apart from that. Here we go, this is the one I'm scared of. This duel, Mako's not that bad. This is one I'm scared of. If you can basically do 3 strategies. You can play a dragon, rush her down, D-hole and rush her down, or you basically pray you get a fuel spell, and then you just put, because she always tends to move to the right of the deck, because she can move twice. This is... okay. What we're going to do is, we're going to play G-Mami. Now, most likely she'll just move to the right and attack this. She does tend to play a spell card to start off with. She's not. Okay, this is... We definitely need a fuel spell. Okay, we need a fuel spell. Thank you. So, however, because she used 2 power-ups, I have a weird feeling that her card will still be stronger, even though it'll won't have the 500 bonus from Mountain. Just because it's the way... Oh, by 100. Thank. Oof, that's really good. Oof. So that's the power of exactly what I said. So her monster was 2600. So with Mountain, it was powered up by 500. So she at turn one, she had a over 3000 damage monster. It's not really fair in my opinion, but you know, it doesn't matter. We're kind of in a good spot, but also in a bad spot because I think I've discarded my Curse Breaker. However, we're not in a... She will move far to the right, which is fine, because then she'll move towards the wasteland. I'm going to check. Did I use the Curse Breaker? I have it. Perfect. So I can... Oh, it's fine. He's out. So she'll play a card, probably try and start attacking me. She'll move away. So what I can do now is... I can move G-Mami 2 to the right, so he's on the wasteland. Move forward, play a card, and then try and trap her in the corner. So I can do this, and then I can do this. Interesting. So because we got Muka Muka, I might go for a Blitz here. Try and just get all her life points. So she'll move. There, that's fine. Cool. That works out pretty good. So I can attack her with Pumpkin King now. Then what I can do is... I'm not got the maths in my head, but I need to play this smart here. So this should be fine. Cool, right. This should have enough monsters in my graveyard. Yeah, perfect, cool. That's fine. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's what I say. That everybody's like, I love this game as a kid. You know, as a kid, I used this deck. I didn't use the passwords, of course, but I used this deck as a kid. I used all the zombies, loved G-Mami, Pumpkin King, all that. So when I found out the speedrun is all with them, you know, it made it even better for me. And then when I learned all the AI manipulation, it's so funny. The fact that, like, they just literally don't defend themselves. So that probably went on for a little bit longer than I wanted, but I didn't have to surrender. I didn't lose. I won, you know. It's all good. 15, yeah, probably going to be. It's not the worst thing. Yu-Gi-Oh! Games and going over. Come on, it's the meme, isn't it? I failed. I failed my mission. I will be a meme in the Discord now. Although after Mako, most duels are like 2 minutes. I'm okay. The thing is with this deck as well, we keep Aqua Goo in this deck, and the only reason you do is for this duel only. I'm pretty sure it's the only one that is somewhat useful on. Maybe it's useful for Ishtar as well, but... I'm just gonna do this. So, the one thing I'm really bad at, and I'll admit, is Mako. For some reason, I just always forget the strat. Like, how the perfect manipulation. So I just basically... I just run it forward, and then I just play some strong... I know he'll move to his right. That water monster might destroy me. But what I'm going to do is... I'm going to go off the fact that that's not a strong monster. I'm going to play Pumpkin... Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts. There we go, I said it right, well done. And then what I'm going to do is use Green Kappa and copy the attack of his strong water monster and pray that is enough. Because what he'll do is he'll either attack me directly, or he'll attack Pumpkin. We'll see what he does. Okay. I was kind of low-key scared because he's on Aqua. If I need Fuse summon a monster, it might be very strong. But this is quite good as well because if he attacks me directly, I can see how much strong it is. Cool, I win. Sweet, I just win now. I can just play Green Kappa and win. It's all good. So again, that's high risk, high reward, isn't it? Green Kappa. I could use Slate Warrior as well. That would have worked, but Green Kappa was the first card, wasn't it? So the two duels I thought I'd have some issue with turned out to be quite good. We did a 3-turn him. Maya was like 5 turns. Not the worst in the world. But yeah, no RNG whatsoever. But the thing is, the way you do your passwords is you try so hard to lessen the RNG. So you add so many like field spells and like Dimension Hole and zombies, like strong cards, that you take out all the cards that aren't effective. So like, for example, Disc Magician, Skullbird. Skullbird can be useful for Mai, you know, Zank, you know, Gokibor, Basic Insect, like cards that are useless. And you'll see that our deck cost is pretty much exactly perfect for the duel against Bakura, because his deck cost is really low. So that's something not mentioned. So you see where my name is, you've got A, what my deck is. You can see that thing that says DC, that's your deck cost. So your deck cost needs to be lower than the deck cost of your opponent, or else you can't duel him. So basically it's a way of the game saying you can't just go in to a duel with all these crazy strong monsters versus somebody like Bakura or Tia, for example. Okay, this will do. So this duel is, I will need to use this for G-Mami, but whatever. So you basically put a card, you move a card to the top wasteland spot, he'll then move down, but because we've got a field spell, we can also get strong attacks on the mountain. So you should just do this. He'll move down eventually. So what I'll do is now I'll just do this. Got a zombie, perfect. Now I'll just do this. So he'll have 1500, Pumpkin King will have 2300. So I don't think I'm going to actually win in 2 turns, which is unlucky, but evil. Really wanted a zombie card so I can make G-Mami mean perfect. Unless I get a power up. I could get a power up. Unlucky. Feels a bad man. Actually, there was a way I could have won that. Somehow, if I had more turns, because I could have played Blue Eyes Zombie Dragon. I think that's what it's called, Zombie Blue Eyes, whatever it is. So his special ability changes your monsters to zombie, which then means that Mammoth Graveyard would have been powered up on the dark slot, and then I would have won that way. But again, having to wait an extra turn, it's not the end of the world, it's just annoying for timing. Because he'll attack this and we'll waste more time, but apart from that, it's not that bad. So looking at the time, those duels at the start, those like 4 losses have kind of impacted it, but apart from them, it's kind of went quite smooth. Just annoying, considering that the settle one was just all RNG, Pegasus was kind of my own fault, and then Necromancer was again Dark Hole RNG, and then Richard was just me kind of not surrendering at the second turn. I could have surrendered, but I kept carrying on. So when you actually add it all together, it's not that. It might look bad in the final end if you look at the times comparison. You go, oh, okay, it was over, but it's not actually that bad. But this is the big one. This will tell if it's going to be, you know. No, sorry, after this one. Also, you can look at the top right, and if you remember from the anime, that shady. You know, just if you know it, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. But yeah. Right, so this is again just kind of one of those pray for Slate Warrior, or just run him down. Just discard my full hand, doesn't really matter. I might get Armored Zombie with this, the way I've combined these cards, and then of course Armored Zombie. Yeah, well actually, an Armored Zombie will die on Crush because it's 1500, but the hand was useless anyway. And he doesn't move his deck leader until you get close to him. So he always plays a monster on his right. So you he plays in front of him. Usually it's Thunder Yang Yang, he plays on the right. Okay, he did the same as me, whatever. I think if you don't play a card, if you don't have a monster in front of you, he just does that. It's not that big of a deal. Perfect. No, I should have discarded more cards. So basically, I probably could have waited one more turn, because what he does now is he'll defend himself, but he'll put it... Oh, perfect, he did it there, that's fine. I think he always does it there. So what I can do is, I can just put Slate Warrior, and then Slate Warrior can still move twice. And then I can just move a card so he can't defend himself. But I'd good I didn't dump my hand to the fullest. Oh, that's better, that's fine. I was going to flip it up, but then I remembered that it would turn my Slate Warrior into a zombie and it would destroy it on Crush. And I was like, that is a bad idea. Let's not do that. So yeah, cool. So that's what you want in this duel. You want Slate Warrior, so you can move twice on the cross zone, and then you just win that way. So like I've been saying, the duels have been good. It's literally just the surrenders that have made it bad. So it's kind of annoying when you look at the time and you go, this could have been really good, but you know, it's just unlucky. So here we go. This is the RNG duel of the game, where you pray that you get the 2 lab breakers out of 40 cards in your deck. You hope that you top deck 2 cards, or one of them. Well, you need one of them actually, because you can't summon one of them on the first turn, I'm sure. So you basically want the other one. So also, the meme of Jasper is he tries to play Exodia. That's what his field is about. So all the labyrinth, and you'll see it now, all that labyrinth is so that you have to go all the way around the field so that he can summon Exodia. Okay, so here comes the fun. So this is bad because 1, I didn't get Lab Breaker, and 2, I got King Tiger Wanghu, which is a 4-star monster, which means next turn, if I get Barrel Rock instead of the Daruma Cannon, I can actually break lab space, so it'll take longer. Oh, plus I just used both my Mammoth Graveyards as well, which means that I'm pretty sure I just used both of them, so I can't summon G-Mami. So I'm basically banking on getting Muka Muka. Or a Dragon Zombie will work as well. May as well just play this field spell just to help the cause. So you might think, oh, he power increased it, and that's really annoying as well, because then I can't use my lab breakers to do it. Oh, this is so annoying. Because he's powered up one of his legs or arms of Exodia, I need to basically use my lab breaker and then also summon over the lab breaker and then kill that card. Oh yeah, this is bottom deck, isn't it? This is grim. However, when I get Muka Muka, I'll basically just be able to instant win the duel. That'll be quite funny. Yeah, this is what I expected. This is Marathon Duelists of the Rosies to a T, isn't it? Just bottom deck and everything. This is bad. This is a joke, man. Because what happens is, because you only get 3 stars every turn, once you start piling up the 4-star monsters in your deck, you can't discard them because it still classes summoning them, even though you're just discarding them out your hand. So it's just, they just stack up, which means now I'm only discarding 3 cards at a time instead of like 5. We could maybe get Exodia here, like no, like imagine we did, that'd be actually the biggest meme. And also, the AI for some reason needs to click every card they have in their on the field for some reason, which is what they do. This is insane. This is the worst RNG possible. The only saving grace is that Muka Muka is still in our deck, which means I pretty much I can't discard him. And the thing is, Muka Muka doesn't get double movement speed on Dark because it's not a zombie, it's a rock monster, which means he might just keep moving away from me and I can't do anything about it. Yay! There we go. Woo! And the funny thing is, we can't actually... Like, my cannon can't actually do anything here. I mean, I could move over and summon on that dark spot. However, I'm tempted just to play Wasteland and wait another turn. But I don't know, it depends what I have in my hand. So I'm tempted just to move forward and summon on that dark spot. I need to play Muko Muko. Oh, I need a beg that he just goes into the corner and lets me attack him. I don't have a zombie or anything. This is... Look at my Muko. 9,000. That's how many monsters I've discarded. I've got over 33 monsters in my graveyard, I think, something like that. People in the back dead inside. I'm dead inside, man. Wait. Oh, no, I can win. Hawk, I'll win now. I can play Wasteland, and then I can double move and win that way. Perfect, that's fine. So yeah, I've got 5 cards left in my hand, so this pretty much took the longest it could off. But, hey-ho. The good thing is, we only have 3 duels left. I think Bakura... Yeah, Bakura, Yugi, and the final guy. So, I mean, the 120's looking grim as well. Annoying, unlucky. It's one of those things. 115, sorry, was, you know, pushing it to the limit and begging for good RNG, but I don't want to do 130 again, because then it's like, I'm not really improved from my last run that I did. Which again, you know, somebody commented saying he could beat me in a 1v1 in this game, so I mean, if he's watching again, you know, come challenge. So yeah, here we go. So Bakura's deck cost is 757, ours is 754. So that's why you need it to be, you know, lower. So now we're in France. So basically this, because it's like War of the Roses and stuff, if you decide to settle, you basically just invade France. I'll do. So I was going to maybe play Green Kappa, but then of course Green Kappa will get fused because it's a warrior. So again, you want Slate, Warrior, or a Field Spell. I want to see more Muka Muka wins. Yeah, I'll play it this duel, won't I? I'm going to play the Field Spell. So basically the meme is, the meme of this one is, if you don't know, so Bakura's got a special ability that his card, he destroys all rock monsters. So if I played Muka Muka, I would just die instantly. That's the joke. Oh yeah, you can all boo it. You can all boo me now. I'm overestimate. Boo. Boo. Shame on me. I'm very sad as well, guys. Don't worry. Can we play a motorcycle? Well, next time I'll learn wheelie breakers for you guys. You know, that'll be it. Card games and motorcycles. And we can all scream it. I know, boo. Shame on me, shame on me. At least I'm going to finish the run. Where is he? Is he still here? Nah.
I think I have a relevant donation for this.
On you go, yeah, it's fine.
I have a $10 donation by GCAH 2006 saying, if this run goes overestimate, I think MrDaddyDean has to chug that 2-liter bottle of Iron Brew. Get another 10 if he does it in one go.
I mean, I could do, but it's not mine, so I don't want to steal somebody's Iron Brew. So. We can buy them another. Good, thank you for the donation. So yeah, he's one of the best Yu-Gi-Oh runners. He knows this game inside out. It's crazy. I'll just do a Shui, won't I? Yeah, I'm not even get 120. That's bad. Damn, that's quite sad. Considering I did a no reset run on Friday and I got a 109, and now it's like, you know. But oh well. Classic pattern that. So this is Yugi. So as you can see, his field is a meme. It's just a bunch of random stuff. So because we didn't get D-hole, however, we did get the cannon. So we got another lab breaker. So we can do this strategy, which is just you can just move straight forward in a line. Here's the bits to buy that guy another Iron Brew. It's been confirmed. Apparently, I'm chugging his Iron Brew. What do I want to do here? I might just play Green Kappa and then use a field spell to then get over cross zone. I think that would probably be the best idea. Because at the moment, it's looking a bit... I've got really good cards in my hand, but I don't want to keep discarding them, so it's kind of my own fault. The good thing is, though, if the card he's got there, so you know that it's weak or a spell card because it's on crush. Like, I'm discarding these cards. So the bad thing is, because I'm overtaking the wasteland, I won't be able to move Muka Muka twice onto the water, but it'd be a bit pointless anyway. The plan might be to attack him with Muka Muka on the left. So. Oh, they'll just attack this monster with Muka Muka. I'm really tempted to. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. So this. So unlike Green Kappa, Muka Muka adds the attack points on. Okay, this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my. Okay. That's good and bad. So they both cancel each other out. But that's the one thing bad about using this is you use the dark and because he's got like spellcasters and stuff. Well, this works out perfectly if I get a zombie. Because I can. Oh, I'm getting trolled. This is trolly, isn't it? Again, perfect card there would have been a zombie, G-Mami, power up, win. Nope. Nope. So I don't know what he'll do. He might move. Yeah, he's gonna move. Okay, that's fine. He'll block himself in. Okay, that's fine. This is kind of sad. Keep the wasteland. If he attacks it. If he doesn't, then I can use, G-Mami. If I get a zombie. This is the meme. You use a zombie deck and you get no zombies. It's very irritating. So he can attack twice again. I'm actually not getting any zombies. It's crazy. So that's probably a strong mod. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna attack it and see what happens. 2300. Okay. Okay. Why? What does it do? Well, me get. Oh, pot of greed. Oh, not me. It'd be funny if I was actually playing a Yu-Gi-Oh game that used pot of greed as well. I find that funny, the fact that. The Resident Evil deck. I know, the Resident Evil. I've actually been Black Roger Rich rolled. Like, what is this? Like, you never see this card used because you are never actually this far into the duel for him to summon Blackluster Soldier. Finally! Oh my god. Only took like 100 billion cards. And the final boss is no guarantee as well because he forces every time. So he basically always summons a 4,000 plus monster. So, yeah, full anime Yu-Gi-Oh! So for anybody worrying about this schedule, we're at the last duel of the game. So don't worry. Hopefully I can get 10 minutes over. But I'm looking at the time and I'm actually like 6 minutes. Those 4 losses. I don't know why. I feel like we'd be pushing it anyway. It's quite strange. The timing's been a bit weird today. I should have just done it without the music being on, and the game would have ran faster. Would have been a bit better. So the good and bad thing about this final duel is the fact that the middle part of the field is dark, so your monsters get double movement and the 500 plus attack damage bonus. However, so does his most of the time, and because he forces everything on you, if you don't get, you know, anything good. How many times to lose to this guy? No, what do you mean? I'm gonna get a dinosaur, a zombie, and then 2 violet crystals and Megamorph. I'm gonna get the god tier hand. Or I'm gonna get D-hole green Kappa as well, you know. Any 2 of those strategies work, or you just pray and you just run it down. And run it down mid-style. A-Ram. Okay, got G-Mammy. That's positive. Your runner looks cute. I mean, I'm going off like 3 hours sleep. I stayed up for the graveyard shift. I was that guy in the background sleeping, if anybody noticed. That was me, so. There's the force. So, thank God he never played in front of me. He used the force on that. However, we basically just instant lose, I'm sure now, because of the way it is. Maybe get a power up? I did, got some. It's that UKSG runner that always wears his white 100 Thieves jumper. I know, it's all out one. Where's the Slav? Yes! We did it! Right. There we go. Right, it'll be coming up. I'll tell you when, right? So, here we go. 3, 2, 1, time. 8 minutes over. It's alright. It's alright. So yeah, that's that. So basically, because you say time on the final duel, if you were doing this side of the game first, you'd have to watch all this cutscene, and this cutscene is longer than the one that you do with Yugi's side. So again, I won't make you guys sit through, because I'm overestimating when I just, I actually won't even press X. I'll just leave it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to thank everybody. So again, all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels of the Roses guys in the chat, I see you guys, some from Australia, awake for this. Again, all you guys like Fug, you've got Tager, see Gatch, who donated as well. One of my real life friends, Jack, he was in chat, he said good luck. Everybody commenting saying this game, was their childhood and all that. Thank you all. Again, I've been MrDaddyDean. If you'd like to see more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels of the Roses runs, you can of course follow me on Twitch. And if you do want link to any Discord or how to run the game or whatever, you can just whisper me on Twitch. I'll give you the link to the Discord and all that. But yeah, that's pretty much me. I think I've said everything I need to say, so I'll head off so you guys can maybe try and get back on schedule. So yeah, that's been me. So see you guys later and hope you enjoy the rest of the marathon.